भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत्। अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणं मे अस्तु। तदात्मनि निरते यौपनिषत्सु धर्मास्ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादम् शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओमित्येतदक्षरमुद्गीतमुपासीत ओमिति ह्युद्गायते तस्योपव्याख्यानम्। Page 393. अतः इन्द्रः अप्राप्यैव देवान् एतद्भयं ददर्श यथैव खलु अयम् अस्मिन् शरीरे साद्वलङ्कृतो भवति सुवसने सुवसनः परिष्कृते परिष्कृतः एवमेवायम् अस्मिन् अन्धे अन्धो भवति श्रामे श्रामः परिवृक्णे परिवृक्णः अस्यैव शरीरस्य नाशम् अन्वेषणस्यते। अतः इन्द्रः विरोचन व्यापारात् अर्थांतर प्रारंभार्थः अथ शब्दः। So having described what Virochana did when he reached his people, Indra thereafter then on the Indra aprapyeva devan. So Virochana without any difficulty was able to reach his people. Nothing happened to him on his way. Whereas Indra, etad bhayam dadarsha, as Bhashyakara said, Devan Adaivya, so Adaivya Akrauryadi Sampada Yuktatva. The whole idea is that the disposition of mind of Indra and Virochana is different in as much as Virochana's mind is overcome by so many impurities He is an asura, meaning predominant tamoguna, whereas Indra is predominant rajoguna, let us say, as yet. There are fewer defects in his mind than the mind of Virochana. And they were Guruho Vachanam Punah Punah Smaran. So definitely Indra was highly impressed by the words of Prajapati. Even though at the first time he did not understand the true meaning of the words. But Guruho Vachanam Punah Punah Smaran, remembering those words again and again. Now that shows a certain disposition of mind. That he did not forget that other things, he was not overcome by other things. Prajapati had this fear. Ki bhoga saktayoho. These two fellows will be, as soon as they return, they'll be steeped in bhoga or material pleasures and they'll forget what I have told them. But fortunately, before that happened on the way itself, he did remember. So, punah punah smaran, as Prajapati wanted, remembering again and again. Then, idad vakshamanam bhyam dadarsha, swatma grahana nimittam. He saw this difficulty which arose from his understanding of the nature of the self. So, swatma grahana nimittam, on account of what he has and how he has understood the teaching of Prajapati, that itself caused in him the, call it fear or call it difficulty, a contradiction. So now continuing, by the way, on the line, 17, on that page, Anandagiri's reading is Kimidi Atmatvadirahitam Asram Ahuhu. The Kailas Ashrama Patha is Kimidi Dhanadirahitam Asram Ahuhu. So that makes more sense. Kimidi Dhanadirahitam or Atmatvadirahitam. Then Anandagiri says in line 22, Prajapati vachanam smarato api katam indrasya chhayatma grahane dosh darshamiti ashankya. Prajapati vachanam smarata api. Alright. So, Guruho vachanam punah punah smaran. Remembering the words of the teacher again and again. So what? He listened to those words once, and his conclusion was that the Guru is teaching, the grandsire is teaching that it is a reflection, it is Atma. So just because you keep on remembering, how would that change? His conclusion that the Chhaya is Atma. How would that change simply by remembering those words? Because words are the same. His mind is the same. So understanding all, conclusion also will be the same. So Anandagiri asked there, Katham Indrasya Chhayatma Grahana Dosha Darshanam. Now, formerly Indra did not see dosha or the defect, or had no difficulty in his mind. He was quite comfortable with understanding that Chhaya is Atma. Therefore, Shantradeva Prabha Brajatuhu. They was quite satisfied with his understanding. So now what happened? Nothing has happened in between. It is not that the Guru has said something else. It is not that Indra has heard something else. Then what happened? That what difficulty he did not see earlier, he starts seeing now. And so Bhashyakara says, Udasharavadushtantena Prajapatina Yadartho Nyaya Uktaha Tadekadeshaha Magavataha Pratyabhad buddhau yena chhayatma grahane dosham dadarsha ukta sharava udasharava. So by drishtanta, the illustration of the udasharava, the plate full of water, meaning looking into the reflecting medium basically. Prajapatana yatho nyahe uktaha. Prajapati had intended some nyaya, some rule. Says Anandagiri, yadartho nyahe. The purpose for which Prajapati had actually asked them to carry out this experiment. The purpose was that both of these will be able, this looking into the water will perhaps motivate them or stir them into thinking something. So that is the reason why Prajapati asked them to look into the water, plate full of water. Yadartha means what? Yadartha dehade anatmatva jnapana ityavata. That deha and the chaya, both of them are anatma. This is what Prajapati wanted them to see. Because Prajapati understood that these fellows have understood this wrongly. When they came up with this question, apsu parikhyayate bhagavaha, who reveres one that is seen in the water and seen in the mirror, etc. So it was very clear to Prajapati that they are confusing the reflection or the body as the Atma. Reflection is the Atma. So he conducted that one experiment by which these people, which would set them thinking, why is the teacher asking us to look into this water? And then why? Sadhvanam krutau, suvasanau, parishkrutau, bhutva, why? So Prajapati hoped that would set in them a chain of thinking. Why are we asked to do that? What is the big deal about it? What is the difference? And so, dehadehe anatmatva jnapanaya. So Prajapati thought that this experiment would set them thinking, and they will realize that what the teacher meant is not the reflection, that is not the Atma, because etc. So nyaya ukta. Although Prajapati did not tell you any nyaya, means he did not say any reasoning. But reasoning was involved. In that experiment, the reasoning was involved. What was the reasoning? As Anand is, kada chitkatva vicharitvadihi nyaya. So Prajapati wanted them to see that there is, in your conclusion, that the reflection is Atma. That Atma is kadachitka, is incidental, occasional. So they said reflection is Atma is their conclusion, and by comparing the two reflections, the reflection before putting on the ornaments and new clothes, etc., the reflection after that, Prajapati hoped that they will compare. And so you can't miss this. That was sadvalankrito. Therefore they were wearing, they were asked to put on, shining, glittering ornaments and shining clothes and things like that, And they were asked to clean themselves or remove all the hair, cut hair and clip the nails. So you can't miss this. You cannot miss the difference between the two reflections. That something new has come and something old has gone away. This is the nyaya. Kadachikta. That is incidental. It is part of the reflection is incidental. That these ornaments and new clothes were not there and they are here. And the hair and nails were there and they are not here. That means both of them are what? Agamapai, subject to appearance and disappearance. So kada chitkatva vivicharitvadi nyaya. Vivichari means transitory. So he is not permanent. Vivichari means transitory. Not big difference between anyway, but still, what is incidental comes and goes, transitory that does not remain for any length of time. Something can come and go and still remain for length of time. But here, it is subject to coming and going. At the same time, it is there only for a short period of time. And so transitory. So this is the nyaya, this rule or this yukti, this reasoning was contained in the experiment that Prajapati asked them to carry out. This reasoning was intended, suggested, implied that they will. So he wanted them to think. And tat ekadesha. So apparently Bhagavatah buddhau pratyabhat. As he kept on thinking, why did it is not just the words of Prajapati, words is also included. Why did Prajapati ask us to do this? And so again and again thinking, what was the intention behind that? Then something flashed in the mind of Indra. Tat ekadesha, nyayasya ekadesha, a part of the reasoning flashed in the mind of Indra. Anandagiri says, tad ekadesha vyabhicharena anatmatvam. That whatever is vyabhichari, whatever is transitory is anatma. Because it cannot be, so amrutam, etad amrutam, abhayam, etad brahma. In as much as atma is amrutam, immortal. So what is mortal, what is transitory, cannot be atma. So this flashed in the mind of Indra. The other Tikakara says in line 36, Agama painaha sarvasyapi anatvattvarte nyaya uktaha. So kadachitkattvam vyabhicharitvam is essentially included in agama payitvam. Agama appearing, apai disappearing. So what appears and disappears is naturally incidental and transitory also. So agama apayana sarvasyapi anatmattvarte nyaya uktaha. That Prajapati wanted them to see this fact, that what you consider the Atma, namely reflection, is agamapai, is subject to appearance and disappearance. And therefore, whatever is subject to appearance and disappearance, all that is anatma. Because it is all transitory. Therefore, it cannot be immortal. Therefore, it is anatma. So this was the nyaya according to this Tikakara. And which part did Indra grasp from there? Tatra deha chhayatmanoho eva anatmatvam indrena nischitam. So Indra was able to determine this, that deha chhayatmanoho anatmatvam. Dehasya anatmatvam, chhayatmana anatvam. Deha is anatma and chhaya also is anatma. So this Indra could see. But then Prajapati wanted to convey that whatever is transitory is anatma. So along with this, even the body and reflection only are not transitory. But that kama, krodha, dvesha, all of these minds, dharmas also are transitory. And therefore, that's what Bhashyakara extended that reasoning. That so whatever is transitory is anatma. So all the dharmas are also anatma. But na vakshamana swapnatma dehiti. But swapnatma is transitory, that Indra did not see. Sushuptyatma is transitory, that Indra did not see. That waking atma is transitory, that is what Indra could see. But the self that is in the dream also is transitory. The self that is in the deep sleep also is transitory, that Indra could not connect. So, that would have been too much to expect him anyway, but then still. So this Tikakara says that Prajapati expected Indra to recognize that whatever is transitory is anatma, and that will include not only the waker but the dreamer and deep sleeper also, of which Indra could ascertain the anatmatvam, the non-selfness of the waker, but not of the dreamer and of the deep sleeper. Therefore, it was necessary, it required Prajapati to again instruct him that dreamer is anatma or deep sleeper is anatma. In fact, dreamer is not anatma, but then the content, the self of the dreamer is atma. The self of the waker is atma, the self of the dreamer is atma, the self of the deep sleeper is atma. Atma transcends all this waking, dreaming, deep sleeping. So Swapnatma Dehanatmatvam you cannot say. That Tejas is anatma. Part of Tejas is anatma. Waker is not anatma, means that in waker there is a transitory element that is anatma. As we are right now, there is a steady element. Not agama pai. There is a steady element, sustained element, abiding element, and there is a transitory element. So when I call myself the waker, that notion in me arises on account of identification with the gross body and also subtle body and the causal body. So when I declare myself to be a seer, hearer, thinker, that's a waker. So all of that is not anatma. The seer, thinker, hearer is anatma. But I am is not anatma. So meaning that even the waker also, the thread that I am, that content is atma. Because anatma cannot exist without atma. Anatma being a superimposition of mithya cannot exist without satya or the adhishtanam. So I am is adhishtanam. And I am a speaker, vadanyava, so vadanvak, pashyan chakshuhu, etc. That I am hearer, thinker, all of this is the hearer part is an atma. The thinker part is an atma. The speaker part is an atma, not I am. And so anyway, so if you really stretch that reasoning, that whatever is transitory is anatma, that all of this will be included. You don't even know to go to dream, meaning that it will be very clear that I am the witness. That's the only thing that is not transitory is I am. That's that's what is expected out of Indra, I guess. But anyway, as this Tikakara says that Indra could see the anatmatma of the waker, but not the dreamer or the deep sleeper. Iti ekadesha pratibhana muktam. So that's how Bhashyakara said that ekadesha, one part of what Prajapati wanted to communicate, one part of it flashed in his mind, but not the entire, what was intended Prajapati, the entirety did not flash, a part of it flashed in his mind. Anandagiri says then, next page, Nyaya ekadesha dushtifalam achaste. Alright. So Nyaya ekadesha, that part of the reasoning, Indra could see, so what's the result of that? Bhashyaka, yena chayatma grahane dosham dadarsha. Yena, because of which, meaning, on account of the seeing Nyaya ekadesha Nyayana. So, that at least Indra got the part of the teaching or part of the reasoning he got, therefore Chayatma Grahane Dosham Dadarsha. So he could see the dosha, the inconsistency, the defect in his conclusion that Chaya is Atma. In that conclusion he could see the difficulty. Says Anandagiri, Dosh Darshanameva Akanksha Dvara Sphurayate. Dosha darshanam eva, alright. So what dosha darshanam? What defect did he see? Akanksha dwara is preceded by a question. Sphurayati Bhashyakara clarifies that. Katham ityadina. The other Tikakara said in the line 29, Chayatma Graneti, Chayatma Gran eva ityartha. Chayatma eva dosham dadarsa. Natu Swapnatma, I mean, this Tikakara wants to say that Indra failed to see that Swapnatma is Anatma and so Shuptyatma is Anatma and so Chayatma is Anatma. That part he could see, alright. Then Bhashyakara says, Katham, how? So, in what manner did he see the dosha, the defect? Udahurte vakye vyakshanaartham kathayati. So, vyakshitamartham, alright. So, what is intended? Now, further, let us read further. Yathaiva khalu ayam asmin sharire sadvalankrute chayatmapi sadvalankruto bhavati suvasanecha suvasanaha pariskrute pariskrutaha yatha nakhalu madi dehavaya apagame Chayatmapi Parishkrito bhavati Nakhalo madirahito bhavati. So Yathaiva khalu, just as indeed Asmin Sharire Sadvalankrute, when this body is well adorned with ornaments, Chayatmapi Sadvalankruto bhavati. He realized that, when there was no ornament earlier. That's why Prajapati Kim Pashyathaiti, what do you fellows see in the reflection in the plate full of water earlier? So Prajapati expected them to make a note of what they see right now. When there are long hair and the hair, etc., long nails and hair, then they would see. And then they would see that formerly the ornaments were not there in Atma and now they are there. Formerly these new clothes were not there, now they are there. Formerly nails were there and now they are not there. That's what he expected them to see, which he sees now. And so this is the idea, that Shravanam is extended. As you keep on reflecting upon the same thing, then we also know, as I said earlier also, that in some situation, some sentence strikes, it just clicks to you. I have myself discovered that even our Swami, some of the statements which were heard, this is when you talk, then the click is, this is what was meant by that. So even when you are trying to explain that statement, you repeat them. But sometimes when you repeat them, then you see, wait a minute, this is what it meant, what was meant there. This clicks. So now in this particular situation, the meaning clicked in the mind of Indra. That Yathaiva khalu ayamasmin, so Yathaiva, he says. That is what then Indra extended the reasoning. Just as Asmin Sharire Sadvalankrute, when this body is well adorned with ornaments, Chayatmapi Sadvalankruto bhavati, that the Atma of the nature of reflection also becomes well ornamented. Suvasanecha Suvasanaha, when his body is well attired, then the Atma of the nature of reflection also becomes well attired. Pariskrute Pariskrutaha, and when this body is cleaned up, then the Atma that is reflected also gets cleaned up. So yatha nakhalomadi. So Buddhahote vakye vivakshanatham kathayati. I think this yatha is what Anandagiri means. So yatha nakhalomadi dehavas ukta Buddhahote vakye. So Parishkrute Parishkruta bhavati. So what is meant by this one sentence? Yatha nakhalomadi deha avayava apagame chayatmapi Parishkruto bhavati nakhalomadi rahito bhavati. So just as nakhalomadi deha avayava apagame. So deha avayava, that's important. So formerly hair was part of the body. The nails were the part of the body. Meaning they were also taken to be Atma. And Deha Avayava Apagame, when one part of the body, a limb of the body, Avayava, goes away, Chaya Atma vi Parishkruto bhavati. The Chaya, that Atma also becomes devoid of all those Avayavas or parts or limbs and also becomes cleaned. So Parishkruto bhavati teta vyachaste न खलो मादेति. भाष्यकार है इस फर्दर एवमेव अयम छायात्मापि अस्मिन् शरीरे न खलो मादिभिः देहावयवत्वस्तु तुल्यत्वात् अंधे चक्षुषः अपगमे अंधो भवति श्रामे श्रामः श्रामः किल एकनेत्रः तस्य अंधत्वेन गतत्वात् चक्षुर्नासिका वा यस्य सदा स्रवति Sasrama. So evameva. This is reasoning going on in the mind of Indra. In the same manner, I am Chayatma bhi asmin sharire. So nakhalomadihi dehavattvasya tulyatva andasmin sharir andhe. So then when this body becomes blind, when one limb, namely eye, goes away, that eye also is dehavayava or also is a limb of the body. Just as chayat, so nakhalomadivi dehavayavatvas tulyatvat. The eye is not same as hair or nail, but still nail also is part of the body. Eye also is, the hair also is part of the, so eye also is part of the body. That similarity is there. No other similarity. So then hair and nail being the part of the body, they disappeared and therefore the anatma, so they disappeared at least. They disappeared. Anatma is a different thing. Similarly also when the eye disappears and the person becomes blind, that means then this atma also will become blind. Srama is srama. So srama kila ekanetra. Srama means one-eyed. Tasya andhatvena gatatvat. But when one eye is also already included in the blind, that word Bhashyakara thinks that a different meaning the word srama should be given. So sravaha. So chakshur nasikavas das jasya sravati. So I guess mavayoho abheda. So sravaha is srama is interpreted sravaha. Who is that person? Whose eyes and ears are constantly watering. So when this body becomes srava, means its eyes and nose is constantly watering. That same thing will happen to Atma. So evameva dehasya nakhadi apagame chayatmanopi tat apagamavat evameva. In the same manner, sharira asmin ande sati chayatma pi ando bhavati. Therefore this body also, when it becomes blind, then the atma also becomes blind. Anagis kimi dehasya andhye chayatmana tadishtamiti. So just because the body becomes blind, why should the atma become blind? So nakhalo, this is his reasoning. Nakhalo madivi dehavayavatvasya tulyatvat. So this of Indra must have reasoned in his mind when he comes up with a statement That is, when this body becomes blind, then this Atma also will become blind. The body becomes crippled, the Atma will become crippled. How did he arrive at this understanding? So he must have extended reasoning. That, as Bhashyakara said, that nakaloma deyadi avaya deha avayava. So also the eyes and the limbs, hands and legs also are avayava. And same rule therefore applies there, same reasoning applies there. And so then this Atma will become blind, Atma will become crippled. Again, Anagiri explains same. Taihi sa chakshuradenam tuljatvad dehavayatpasya dehe nakhadevave chaya tadabhava abhyogavad dehe chakshuradevavepi chaya tadabhava yukta ityartha. So, as we said already, that since both are parts of the body, therefore when part goes away, that also goes away the Atma of the reflection, and therefore same reasoning applied. Tikakara in the 29th line says, Deha andhyadina chatmura andhyadinische deha andhyadigam. So then he gives you the anumanam. So dehandhyadina chayatmanavi andhyadinische. So when Indra arrived at the conclusion that the chayatma will become blind and the body becomes blind, what is the anumana involved there? See, our mind works on this anumana. We may not be able to clearly articulate, how we are arriving at different conclusions. But when we extend the reasoning, anumanam is involved. So here, dehan dhyadikam chayatman dhyadikrita. So dehan dhyadikam, the blindness, etc. of this body, chayatman dhyadikrita. It brings about the blindness in the chayatma, in the atma, that is reflection. Why? Deha avayavatvat nakharomadivat iti. So deha avayavatvat. So anyway, andhyadikam is not deha avayavat, but whatever. And so that eyes, etc. the deha avayava nakharomadivat iti. So this is the anumanam. What is the pratigna? Dehandhyadikam chayatmandhyadikrit. That the blindness, etc. brings about the blindness in the atma, that is reflection. What's the reason? Deha avayavatvat. So, chakshusha deha avayavatvat, that the eyes are the avayava of the body. Where do you see this? So the example is given, or the drishtanta is given, nakharomadivat iti. So these three avayava must be given at least as far as anumanam is concerned. Vedanta is satisfied with the three, Nayayikas will want five, but then the other two are already included, are already contained in here. Srama shabdasya apunaruktamartham kathayati. That's why Srama means ekanetra. Then there is a punarukti. So therefore, artham kathamayati srama kila ekanetra. Bhashyakara says that if the conventional meaning of word srama is taken, that means ekanetra. Then that's punarukti. So padarthama vakyarthama sramayati. So okay, that comes later. This Tikakara says, Sram Shabdasya Ekanetra Ruhatvat Katham Varna Vyaktena Yaugikartha Vyakhyanamiti. So Bhashyakara carried Varna Vyaktya. The Srama, the word letter Ma is replaced by the letter Va. That's called Varna Vyaktya. When you change something, So Varna Vyaktena Yogic Artha Vyakhyanam. Yogic is what? Derivative meaning. And so, there was Sravaha. What is explained by Bhashyakara as, so, Sravati. So, yes, Sravati. Sasravaha. One of whom, one is watering all the time is called Sravaha. What is watering? Chakshu, Nasika, va yasya sada Sravati. So, yasya sada Sravati sasramaha. Sravaha. One in whom there is all constant watering is called Srava. Srava means, flow. So one from whom the water is flowing. Where can it flow? From eyes and from ears, nose that can flow. So that's how the person whose eyes and nose is watering is called Sravaha, the same as Sramaha. So this is the yogic artha. This is the derivative meaning. Varna Vyatyayana, by changing the letter from Ma to Va, in the Ashankya, Rudim Darshan, Rudi Asvikara Hetumaha. So Rudi Artha is not applicable here, meaning that it will involve the dosha of Punarukti. Therefore, Ekanetratvasya iti abhi kvachit pada saspashtaha. Srama kil ekanetra tasya andatve nagatatvad, etc. So tasya means what? Ekanetratvasya. Sramasya kil ekanetra, so ekanetrasya, no ekanetratvasya it should be. Anyway, that is so. Tikakara ekanetratvasya iti kvachit patha. Instead of tasya, ekanetratvasya, ekanetratvasya andatvena gatatvat. Okay, so padatma vakyarthamaha. So what is vakyartha? Bhashyakara says, Srame परिवृक्षणेवा देहे छायात्मापि तथा भवति तथा अस्य देहस्य नाशम अनु एष नश्यते. श्रामे परिवृक्षणेवा देहे. So when the body becomes watering or parivrikna becomes crippled, oh, that we have to explain here also. So parivrikna, chinna hasta, chinna padova. Parivrikna means crippled. Chinna hasta, one who has lost his hand or arm or the legs. So a crippled person. Meaning that when this body becomes crippled, Atma also will become crippled. And then further extend the reasoning. Tatha dehasya nashamanu esha nashyati. When the body will be destroyed, Atma also will be destroyed. So paratantrayat anatmatvam chhayaya darshayitva tatra hetvantaramaha. So paratantrayat chhaya anatmatvam darshayitva. Chhaya atma is paratantra, in short. The Atma of the nature of reflection is paratantra, means totally dependent upon the body. However the body is, so the Atma is. Meaning that Chhaya Atma is not Swatantra. The Atma of the nature of reflection has no freedom or independence of appearing what it wants to appear. It has to appear as the image appears. So reflection has to appear as the image of the body is. So this is the Paratantriam. So Paratantra anatmatvam chhaya darshayitva tatra hetvantaramaha. Tasa asya dehasya nashamanu esha nashyati. No, there is no Paratantrata there, understand. When this body is destroyed, then Chhayatma also will destroy his Hetuvantara. So Annagi looks upon that as a different Hetu. Not just Paratantrata, but then when this body is destroyed, Atma also gets destroyed. Now that you have not seen. You cannot see the destruction of the body. But anyway, you can extend that thinking. Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yavanam tatha dehantara prapto. Dhirasto, Lord Krishna says, dehantara prapti also, that's an extension. Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yavanam jara. So just as when this body is, little child, then you are also child. You see, your body is a little child and it is youthful and it is old, and therefore when the body dies, Atma does not die. The body is young, the Atma is not young. The body is old, Atma is not old. Body dies, Atma does not die. No, that's an extension. Lord Krishna, Jatasya dhruvam mrityu, dhruvam janma mritasya. Now that is also an extension. Jatasya dhruvam mrityu, the death is certain for the one who is born. That is a well-known fact. But dhruvam janma mritasya, but then the birth also is certain for the one who dies. Now that only Lord Krishna can say. Similarly also, that as the stages of this body, they keep on changing, the Atma does not change. Therefore, when it comes to the next birth, tatha dehantara prapti, he is already understood. Or taken for granted, dehantara prapti is there. That this Jivatma will attain another deha. And then still it will remain changeless. So here also, when the body dies, Atma also dies. So you can look upon that as Hetvantaram if you want. So, iti. Andhagiri says, Vinashitwadi yukti darshana phalam upasamharati. So Vinashitwadi, when the body dies, Atma also dies, means Atma is Vinashi. Atma is only ephemeral. It is mortal. Chayatma is mortal. So this is what he says. So phalam upasamharati, when Indra could understand that the Chayatma is mortal, then immediately he connected. Atma apahata papma vijaraha vimrityu, then he connected them. Hey, Atma is supposed to be vijara, free from old age, free from death, free from grief and delusion, free from hunger and thirst. But this fellow will be hungry and thirsty, and I guess that also imagine, this fellow will look old, he also will die. Then therefore this cannot be Atma. So that is how Yukti darshana phalam upasamharati. So at Yukti he could see, and darshana phalam, what's a phalam? What did Indra ultimately, the conclusion he arrived at? So ataheti. So now next passage says, Nahamatra bhogyam pashyami iti saha samitpanihi punareyaya tamha prajapatiruvacha maghvan yachantrudaya pravrajihi sardam virochanena kimichan punaragamayiti sahovacha yathaiva khalu ayam bhagavah asmin sharire sadvalankrute swadalankruto bhavati suvasane suvasanaha parishkrute parishkrutaha evamevayam asminandhe andho bhavati srame sramaha parivrukne parivruknaha अस्यैव शरीरस्य नाशमनु एष नश्यति नाहमत्र भोग्यं पश्यामीति. So nahamatra bhogyam pashyami can go to previous sentence also, sometimes connected to the previous passage. And so Indra says nahamatra bhogyam pashyami. And so when he says asaiva sharira nasham anvesha nashyati nahamatra bhogyam pashyami, I don't see any bhogyam or benefit here, I don't see any benefit here. So knowing Chaya Atma, Chaya is Atma, I see no benefit. His benefit was very clear. Sarvamsha lokan, sarvamsha kaman apnoti. That's all. Just tamatman anuvidya vijanati. So one who having known the Atma and realizes the Atma attains all the worlds and attains all the desires, I don't see that coming out here. Knowing Atma in this manner, so anuvidya vijanati. So I also now realize the Atma as Chhaya. I don't see any benefit of attaining all the worlds and attaining all the desires, and therefore, so that also was clear to him. That's why he came back. Because of that, Samit Pani Pandaraya, he came back as a disciple. He doesn't came back. Samit Pani, with faggots in his hand, he returned. When he approached Prajapati again, he surrendered to Prajapati as a disciple. Tama Prajapati Ruvacha. Prajapati asked him, Bhagavan, yes Shantradaya Pravraji Sadam Virochanena. So Shantradaya son, being satisfied in your mind, Virochanena Sardam Pravraji, that you departed from here along with Virochana with a satisfied mind. Kimichan Punaragamaiti. Now desiring, what have you come back? So satisfied heart means all the desires are fulfilled. That Indra was satisfied in his heart means all his desires were fulfilled. So what happened? Kimichan. So what new more desire is there now? So Kimichan Punaragamaiti. With what in desire have you come back? Punaragama is returning. So why is it returning? So Tava Punaragama, what is the reason for your returning? So then he blurted out everything, So whatever in the mind and on the way, he had thought everything, he just blurted out. So Nahamatra Bhogyam Basha, I don't see anything, any good, any benefit coming out of this. So says Bhashyakara, Ataha Nahamatra Asmin Chhayatma Darshane Dehatma Darshane Va Bhogyam Phalam Pashyami Ityevam Dosham Dehat Chhayatma Darshane Adyavasya Saha Samitpanihi Brahmacharyam Vastum Punareyaya. Ataha Nahamatra Atra means what? Asmin Chhayatma Darshane. Here means I don't say anything good here means what? Asmin Chhayatma Darshane. Seeing Chhaya is Atma in this darshanam or in this knowledge, I do not see any benefit at all. Chhayatma Darshan, Dehatma Darshaneva. Now that Bhashyakara extends. So either looking upon reflection as the Atma or looking upon body as the Atma, either way. Because somebody can ask, all right, the reflection is a problem. What about the body? But I guess then Indra must have further extended the reasoning also. If reflection is not Atma, body also cannot be Atma. The same rules apply to the body. Bhogyam phalam pashyami. I do not see any benefit in this knowledge. So in this understanding, in this knowledge, I do not see any benefit coming, meaning the kind of results or the benefit we expect, said I don't see that. In evam dosham chhatma darshana adyavasya, having ascertained what? Evam dosha chhatma darshana evam dosham adyavasya, having ascertained this dosha. That if this becomes blind, that also becomes blind, etc., etc., that it is anatma, so dosham adyavasya sa samitpani brahmacharyam vastum, so along with faggots in his hand. Now when he approached that for what? Brahmacharyam vastum. Vastu means what? Vas means to dwell or live. Vastu means for living. Brahmacharyam vastum. For living a life of brahmachari came back. She was ready. So Indra came back with the preparedness to live the life of brahmacharya. Meaning came back prepared with whatever the teacher will ask him to do. And he suspected the teacher will ask him to again live as a brahmachari for a period of time. And he was prepared. No, I won't live anymore. Now you tell me. So suppose he didn't come that way. I only live 30, what do you expect me? 32 is already I did. Now what more do you want? No. So again, being an obedient, and at the same time, that shows his commitment to knowledge. Indra was very sincere in that sense, and so he was willing to go as long, what distance was required in order to achieve his goal. So brahmacharyam vastu, for living the life of brahmachari or a celibate, or many serving the teacher, etc., he returned. Now says here, so bhogyam phalam pashyami, the Tikakara explains here, in the line 33, phalam iti nashtasya chhatmana sarloka avapti phala asambhava. So when this Atma goes away, now he wants to attain all the worlds. When Atma is not, attainer is not there, who is going to attain? If Chayat, the reflection is Atma, and that will disappear. When the body is not there, the Atma is also, then who will attain all those worlds, So, Chayatmana, Nashtasya Chayatmana, Sarog Aptyadi Phala Sambhava. You have to be around for enjoying the results. When you are not there, who is going to enjoy the results? So, no, I don't see any benefit in this. Then Bhashyakara said, Chayatma Darshane, Dehatma Darshaneva. So this Tikakara says, Dehasya Chaya Tadatma Darshane iti va. So Dehatma Darshane can be explained this way. Dehasya Chaya Tadatma Darshane iti va. Or Dehatma Darshane Chayatma Darshane iti va vigraha, both. Dehatma Darshane or Chayatma Darshane, both. Asmin pakshe deha grahanam dashtandartham. So just as, deha grahanam dashtandartham. How does that become dashtanta? Already conclusion is that Chaya is anatma. How does deha become dashtanta for that? For that he should understood that deha is anatma first, then only it can become dashtanta. Then he doesn't bother about Chaya anyway. He came to conclusion that Chaya is anatma because he is paratantra. And it is transitory. It is ephemeral. So that is why Chaya is not Atma. But Deha is not Atma is not said actually. And how can Deha become Drishtanta for arriving at the conclusion of Chaya? Chaya can become Drishtanta for arriving Deha as the Anatma, Because the Anatmatma of Chaya has been ascertained by him. That can become Drishtanta. By that Drishtanta you can say, oh, Deha also is Anatma. Because Chaya is transitory, is Anatma. Deha also is transitory, that also is Anatma. Anyway, so what is it? Anandagiri says, Dosham dushtva yathoktaritya kim krutavan iti aha ityevam iti. Na ityevam dosham dehachayatma darshane adhyavasya. Okay. So dehachayatma darshane means that is explained. Dehatma darshane, chayatma darshane vaidhi vigraha. Dehachayatma darshane Bhashyakara says in the end of the line, Dehatma darshane Chhadashriva vigraha. Asmin pakshe deha drashtanam grahanam drashtandartham. Okay, anyway. So, ityavam. Kim krutavam? Then says Bhashyakara further, Tamha prajapatiruvacha Maghvan Yashantrudaya Pravrajihi Prakatavanasi virochanena sardham kimichan punaragamaite. So Prajapati asked him, hey Indra Bhagavan, you went away with satisfied mind, so what brings you back here? So Anand is Sarvagnya, Anandagiri says Sarvagnya Prajapati is Sarvagnya. He is omniscient, he knows. So Indra Abhiprayam Jananeva, so he knows why Indra has come back. Kimartham Prakrutvat Pruchati. How come Prajapati asked him, Indra, why have you come back? Because Prajapati knows why he has come back. So Prakrutavat means as though an ordinary person would not know. Hey, why did you come back? So we asked them, sometimes people go in and, why did you come back? And he tells you what happened to him. He couldn't get rickshaw, couldn't get bus, this, whatever difficulties he had, and so he had to come back. He could not reach his destination. We ask because we don't know. But Prajapati knows why Indra has come back. He's supposed to be all-knowing. So Prakrutavat, like an ordinary person, why does Prajapati ask him? So Bhashyakara says, Vijanannapi punaha papracha indravipraya avivyaktaye yadvetha tenava upasita iti yadvata. So Vijanannapi, even though Prajapati knew exactly why Indra has come back and what for has he come back, still Indra Abhipraya Avivyaktaye. Prajapati wanted Indra to express his intention as to why, because this knowledge must be asked for. And therefore, the teacher anybody should make sure the intention of that person before you proceed with anything. Before you proceed to interact with the person in any way, you must determine what is behind, what is in the mind of that person. So we always interact with people. In that interaction there is a presupposition as to where the person is coming from, meaning what the intention is, and then we respond, and then all kinds of problems happen because our understanding of intention, I did not mean that, I didn't say that. So when we do not judge the person correctly, intention is something that is inferred from the person's body language. They say, we could see the body language of the English cricketers. From body language we knew that the fellows are nervous. And so they attacked. So body language. So we also see the person. In our own way we judge and then we respond. But therefore the assessment of where the person is coming, meaning assessment of the intention of the person is very important. That is where sometimes we are not very careful. If you could not assess the intention, you better ask for clarification. What do you mean? What did you mean by those words? What exactly is the meaning of this behavior? Here we take for granted, we presuppose and then we say things and then a lot of misunderstanding happens. Because that person's intention will be different from what we have judged. And he will judge my intention and they keep on fighting. Nobody knows who is they are talking to. I am talking to an imaginary person and he is talking to another imaginary person. That's how the life goes on, And soon a time comes when they separate, the two fellows. They got married with such such pomp and show and things like that. The whole world knew. And after 2 years of separation, what happened? They did not understand each other's intention, where they are coming from. And even though they live so intimately close, still there is such a separation. Because people are so formal, and you must maintain some formalities and maintain some boundaries, and you cannot encroach upon the privacy of the person. So you want to retain your privacy even after getting married. What's the point? If you want to maintain your privacy, then remain private person, don't get married. Marriage means, as I would understand, that there should be no privacy, at least between these two fellows. Otherwise, how can they relate with each other properly? Each one knows the other one clearly, then only you can relate. You can express sympathy where you express, understanding where you need to express, and whatever feeling you need to express. Your feeling will be genuine if you understood that person. Otherwise, without understanding, you can make a show. All kinds of things can happen, And then later on you get disappointed. Whatever. But the point is that his abhiprayam important is, so says, Indra abhipraya abhivyaktaye. Prajapati wanted abhivyakti or expression of abhipraya, intention of Indra. What is Indra's intention in returning? Let Indra clarify that. So he knows and still he wanted Indra to clarify. Where do you see this? So says the Tikakara. Shishya abhiprayena upadeshtum tad abhipraya jnanartham anyatrapi prashno drashtahati. So Shishya abhiprayena upadeshtum. The teacher, Swami Vivekananda used to say that the teacher should teach the student what he wants to learn. Not what you want to teach. You must teach what the student wants to learn. And for that you should know what he wants to learn. So, Shishya abhiprayena. What is the desire of the Shishya? Upadeshtum. The Upadesha also should be in keeping abhipraya or desire of the disciple. That's what you should teach. Tad abhipraya jnanatam. Therefore, you should verify. What is abhipraya? What is the intention or desire of this person? What does he want to know? Why has he come? Number one. He has come to know. What does he want to know? Or why has he come? He wants to know. All right. If he has come for something, I forgot my something. Yes, so he came back, Sometimes people can come back, I forgot my purse here or something like that. All right, take it back. So sometimes you may think, he has come back here. He wants some more Upadesha. He doesn't want an Upadesha. It's possible. And so, therefore you should clarify. So why have you come back? And then in the word say that I have come back because I have this confusion and I want clarification. Okay. Tat abhipraya jnanatham anyatravi prashno drashta. Elsewhere also we see the same trend as to why a teacher wants to verify and clarify what it is that disciple, what is the intent, why has the disciple come back, come here. So therefore, as Bhashya yad veta tenama upasidayati om adhi bhagavaha iti upasasada Sanat Kumaram Narada. So Narada approaches Sanat Kumara, O revered sir, please teach me. Tam hovacha yadveta tenama upasidayati. To Narada, Sanat Kumara said, Yadveta. So please approach me, revealing what it is that you know. Tataste urdvam tad vakshameti. Then I'll tell you more than what you know. But when you keep on, I know that. So that's what happened. With Gargya and Ajatashatru, this is what happened. Gargya, a big deal, he says to Ajatashatru, Brahmate Brahmanete. I'll teach you what Brahman is, okay? Please teach me. So Aditya is Brahman, I know that. Chandrama is Brahman, okay, I know that. So then you keep on saying something that the fellow already knows. See, this is all very important. In communication, very important things. These are all big, serious matters, but in little matters also. The understanding of intention is so important. When we communicate, when we interact, whatever we do. Anyway, so similar to yat veta tenama upashadeti yadvata. So tathacha, so Acharyasya, again Anandagiri says in his own way, Acharyasya jnanavadapi. So here Anandagiri says that Acharya already knows and asks, where the other Tikakara says Acharya wants the student to clarify what it is that he wants. Doesn't the Acharya knows, maybe knowing, but then, so Anandagiri says Acharyasya jnanavatopi. Even though the Acharya knows exactly what this disciple wants, and still Shishyam abhipraya visheshana jnatam, he wants to know specifically what the disciple wants. Prashna upattau, the prashna is reasonable. Upapattau means reasonable. It is quite appropriate to ask that question. Otherwise, why does Prajapati ask this question? He knows why he has come back. No, he must get clarity from the disciple. yadvettayati. Then Bhashyakara says, Tathacha swabhiprayam prakatam akaro yathaiva khalu ayamityadi evameva iti cha anvamodata prajapatihi. Tathacha swabhiprayam prakatam akaro. Then in keeping with that, Tathacha means what? Tathacha Prajapati Prashna Anurodheniti Yavata. In response to the question of Prajapati, Indra clarified his desire, his intention. How? Yathaiva khaloyam ityadi. So this is what I found, this is my difficulty, and then I don't think that what I understood is right. Indra says, in a way, then I don't think what I understood is right because my understanding of the Atma does not bring about the kind of benefit that you declared. So knowing the Atma attains all the worlds, knowing this Atma that is mortal, who is going to attain those worlds? So I don't see any benefit coming from this. So that way, he essentially said that what I understood is not right. So because I have not understood correctly what you taught us, therefore I have come back again for you to teach me again. So therefore, tathacha swaviprayam prakadam akarodya. So swaviprayam, so Indra vishaya swashabdaha. So Indra viprayam. So Indra revealed his own intention. And evameva iti cha anvamodata prajapatihi. You're right. That yes, so namatra bhogyam pashyami. I see no benefit. You're right, there is no benefit. In the knowledge that you have, there is no benefit at all. That Prajapati also, Anumodanim means what? Prajapati also, he expressed his concurrence. Or said, Tathacha Nardavat iti. So Tathacha means what? So Bhashyaka says Tathacha. Anandika says Tathacha is what? Prajapati Prashna Anurodhena. Other tika Tathacha Tathaiva Nardavat Swaviprayam. So just as Narada then brought out his intention as to why I have come here. So Soham Bhagava Shochami Tanma Bhagavan Shokasya Param Tarayatu. So Narada revealed what exactly he wanted. Similarly, Indra also revealed. So Tathacha is interpreted that way. So both of them interpret somewhat differently. Okay. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmedi Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.